Yo, what up, everyone? Just gotta go turn this in. I'll be back right now. All right, let's see. Let's be quiet, guys. Come on, shut up. What's up? What's up, everyone? What's up? Apple Ricky says I'm first. Apple Ricky says I got the little pale girl costume today. That's cool. Awesome. Love it. Love it. That's super cool. You got to show it on your Instagram sometime. Or do some videos here on YouTube with it, Apple. TCK Gaming says, sup? TCK Gaming. Ooh. What's up, man? How you doing? Glad to see you here in the chat again, bro. Hell yeah. Apple Ricky says, my mom said my daughter's the pale girl. I mean, she's not wrong. Yeah, she's right. Yeah, she's pretty much on par with that, right? She's pretty much on par with that. Hell yeah. January Figueroa said, hi. What's up, January Figueroa? If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. Today's Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 33. I know I put 34 on the post here on the channel, but it's actually 33, not 34. But hell yeah. Hell yeah. Got to see we got 12 people in here. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, y'all. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Damn, is there any way? Damn, that's it. I don't think I could share this live on Instagram anymore. Man, I gotta start putting the links in my bio again. I gotta start doing that again. But yeah, hell yeah. Thank you so much for the hearts right there. Whoever's sending them, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate whoever is sending those hearts right there. Thank you so much. Apple Ricky says the costume came with a weird baby doll with blood on it. It would be better if it was the possum. That would be cool, right? But yeah, that's cool too. I think I like that too as well. The baby doll with blood on it. Pour some more blood on it to make it look fresh. Whenever you wear that costume, if you use it for Halloween, pour fresh blood on it. Pour fresh blood on it, Apple Ricky. That'll be cool. That'll be super cool. But hell yeah, that's cool that you got that costume. That's awesome, Apple. That's awesome. I haven't really seen that Oh yeah, I think I have seen it. Yeah, it's the pale girl. Yeah, it's the dress, huh? It's the dress, and then she has like the pigtail or something like that. Yeah, I see that. I just forgot about it. I don't really look at that costume too much. I look more at the art one because that's the one I want. That's the costume I eventually want to get. Is the Art the Clown one. Apple Ricky says, I don't remember a baby doll in Terrifier 2. I remember the baby doll from Terrifier 1. Yeah, they had a possum in 2, huh? The possum that they throw at Elliot Foreman in the hallway at the school. I mean, but it works too. It's cool. They probably didn't want to use like an animal or something. I don't know, probably. But yeah, pretty much. Hell yeah, that's pretty cool though, Apple Ricky. Like I said, you gotta do like hey, Apple Ricky, you gotta do like a review video of the costume. Do a review video of it, Apple Ricky. Do a review of it. Do a review of it, Apple Ricky, please. You gotta start doing review videos too as well. You gotta start doing review videos as well, Apple Ricky. That'll be cool if you did a review on it. Apple Ricky says, well, they're I can't say that word yet. It's too early in the live. But they're if they didn't want to put an animal in the, you know how things are nowadays, Apple Ricky. You know how things are nowadays. You know how things are nowadays. You know how things are nowadays. Come on, guys, let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there. Today is Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 34. Whoever's there, what's up? How y'all doing? How was your day? Let me know how everyone's day was today. Let me know how everyone's day was today. Please. Let me know how everyone's day was today. Apple Ricky says, I don't like the baby doll. It looks weird. Why? Post a picture of it. Post a picture of it. Apple Ricky, post a picture of it later on. Post a picture of it later on, Apple Ricky. Post a picture of it later on, Apple Ricky. Nerdy Girl 2K says, hey Frank, what's up, Nerdy Girl 2K? How you doing? How you doing, Nerdy Girl 2K? Welcome to another episode of Horror Talk Wednesdays. Today is episode 34 here on the channel. Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. We had a short live stream last week because I had a party going on, and then they were playing copyrighted music all night and stuff, so I couldn't have that on the channel, you know, because then it'd get a copyright and then it wouldn't get recommended. So I had to have a short live stream up. But today's regular Wednesday. It's quiet here at the house. No one's here. So it's perfect, you know? It's perfect. But yeah, Nerdy Girl, how ya? Glad to see you here on another live stream. Let us know how your day was, Nerdy Girl. What you do today? Did you go to school? Did you go to work? You know what you do today. Apple Ricky says, I don't like the eyes. Well, later on, post it on your story on Instagram. I want to see what it looks like. I haven't had a chance to see what that doll looks like yet. I haven't got a chance to see what that doll looks like yet, Apple Ricky. But yeah, post it later. Nerdy Girl says, I'm good. How are you? You behaving? Yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. Everything's good. Everything's smooth today, you know? Just that the weather kind of sucks. It's like kind of cloudy, then sunny. I hate that. But yeah, everything's chill. Everything's chill. Getting some props ready to go filming Friday the 13th this weekend. Also finishing the script because I haven't finished it. I got caught up on making props. But yeah, everything's good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, everyone. Oh, my bad. Look what happened. I got the green screen going on. Fuck it. I'll put it. Look at that. Who is that? That's Art the Clown. Dun, 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 dun. Apple Ricky says, my mom thinks it's cute. That's cool. That's cool. It is a cool costume. And I want to see the doll. I want to see the doll. Nerdy Girl 2K says, the kids are off school last day. Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I cussed too early on the live, man. That sucks. But yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I don't go to school no more. But yeah, I forgot that some people start getting off in May, huh? And then some people get off in June still. But yeah, that's crazy. People getting out for summer already. And Nerdy Girl says school's out for summer already. That's what I find crazy though. Is when I was growing up, we didn't get out until at least June like 8th, June 10th maybe. You know. We still went to school up to June, you know, and we used to get out early in the month so we could have the rest of June and July and August off, you know. Back in the 90s, bro, you used to start school in September. You used to start back up in September. You would end school in June, and then you would have the rest of June off, and then July off and August off, and then you'd go back in September. But I don't know. When I started high school, that's when I started noticing people started coming into school in August, you know? When I started high school in 2005, that's when I started noticing that there was people starting school in August now instead of September, which was weird to me at the time. Especially because I always lived in LA. When I moved up north, I noticed that up there first, that they were starting school in August and LA was still starting in September, but it switched up. Apple Ricky says, I just posted it on my Instagram story. I'll check it out when the live's done, Apple. Keep it up there, Apple. Keep it up there, yeah? Because I don't have Instagram on my other phone anymore. It's on my main phone now, so I can't get off the live, you know? I also wanted to post a link to this live, but I messed up. I can't get off now and post it now, so I gotta start posting the links on the live streams on the Instagram again. But yeah, just keep it up there, Apple Ricky. Nerdy Girl says start in Sep, off in June. Yep, that was old school though. That was the old school way of the school year. Like I'm telling you, when I started high school, that's when I started noticing the whole starting in August thing. And then I moved back down here to LA, and then there were some schools that were actually starting in August as well down here too. I hate that. Apple Ricky says, what if I give it to my baby cousin or it would just be mean? Nah, Apple Ricky, just keep it. Just keep it. It's pretty cool. I need to get that baby doll. It sounds pretty cool. Yeah, Apple Ricky, just keep it though. It's cool. Just keep it with your costume. Or you could order a fake possum online on Amazon or something and then just cut it open and put fake blood in it, darken it up inside and put fake blood and stuff. And then there you go. You have your possum. Nerdy Girl 2K, or the Apple Ricky says, what if, oh no. Dominic St. Clair says, what's up, Dominic St. Clair? How you doing, Dominic St. Clair? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Glad to see you here on another live stream here on Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 33. Episode 33. My bad, I put 34 earlier. I was kind of like still sleepy when I posted that last night. I'd woken up and I was like, oh, damn, dude, I need to make a post for the live tomorrow. And then I put 34. But yeah, it's actually episode 33. But yeah, Dominic St. Clair, glad to see you here, bro. How you doing? Let us know how your day was. What you do today? Did you go to school? Did you go to work? You know, let us know, brother. And hey, Dominic, can you please smash the thumbs up right there, man? Please smash the thumbs up right there, man. Help us get up to 15, please, Dominic, please. Apple Ricky says it comes with the costume. The baby doll looks like a regular baby doll. You would find it. You would find that at Walmart. So it's like one of those old school baby dolls, like with the arms and then like the plush body and the little legs. Nerdy Girl says I gotta give it to Art the Clown. His makeup is pretty good. Yeah, it is pretty nice, huh? Look, I'm all glitching out. There he is. There he is. Look, that's Art right there. That's Mr. Clown. Oh, that's not. Oh, yeah, he is a clown too as well. Apple Ricky says, yeah, okay, cool then, cool. Cool. You know what's cool? Apple Ricky, Jason in the 2009 Friday the 13th movie, he also has like little baby dolls in his house lying around with like, my bad, I got a burp. Jason has like little baby dolls lying around in his house. And they have like the eyes poked out and their faces are painted black and stuff. Yeah, so those are pretty cool. Yeah, those are pretty cool as hell. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Come on. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. We're just, what is it? We're just 5 away from 20, guys. We're just 5 away from 20. Apple Ricky says also Jason Voorhees. Ah! Apple Ricky says, yeah, Apple, why'd you delete it? I was about to read it. It said something about Jason Voorhees. Apple Ricky says, oh, Jason is a little sissy boy. Nah, that fool's strong as hell though. He's not sissy when he gets older. He's not a sissy when he gets older. When he gets older, that fool's a freaking beast, bro. And cosplay Zano, him, as he likes to be known now. What's up, Frank, my brother from another mother? How are you doing today? I'm doing great, bro. I'm doing great. I am doing great, man. How are you doing today, cosplay Zano? How are you doing? How you doing, bro? Glad to see you here on another live stream here on Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 33, bro. Let us know what you did today, cosplay. Let us know what you did today, bro. Let us know how work was, what you have for lunch, you know? What else are you doing besides watching my dumbass? Nerdy Girl says, yo, I saw the Clown movie. It was good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nerdy Girl. Thank you so much for your support and watching the movie. Hell yeah. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate that so much. Cosplayzano says, like and subscribe, everyone. Only horror here. Yep, only horror movies. And it's horror. Just movies, blood, horror, scary stuff, slashers, whodunits, all that stuff. Movies in general. We could talk about movies in general. And music too, you know. But yeah, that's all pop culture, yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, guys. Okay, so yeah. Now that you mentioned the clown. Who mentioned the clown? I think Nerdy Girl, she mentioned the clown. Guys, say hello to Tyler Eden, the clown. Look at him. Look, guys, it's Tyler Eden, the clown. Cosplay Zano says, I'm all right, just been dancing and gaming today. Cool. Where have you been dancing at, man? Where have you been dancing? Cosplay, let me know where you've been dancing. Apple Ricky official says, Kane Hodder is my favorite Jason. I like Derek Mears or Mears from the reboot. But I like Kane Hodder and all the other Jasons that came before. They're all badass in their own way, you know, in their own movie. Nerdy Girl, is that supposed to be hi? Hi, Nerdy Girl, what's up? Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Come on. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's get it up to 20. We're just four away. Cosplay Zano has just been dancing at a dance studio. Oh, cool, bro. Yeah, I dance too, bro, but I like going to nightclubs to dance. But I haven't gotten the chance to go there. I haven't had an 80s night. I like going to 80s night because those are like the best dancing songs. But yeah, that's awesome, bro. Hell yeah. Gaming today. What do you mean gaming? What do you play? Cosplay. What do you play? Cosplay Zano? What do you play, bro? What do you play? Let me know. And yeah, since Nerdy Girl. Yeah, I'm glad you like the clown, Nerdy Girl. I'm glad you like the clown. And since we were on topic of the clown, I just wanted to mention, you know, I felt like it's the perfect time to mention this. Right now, I just looked at my statistics or whatever you call them on Instagram. No, on YouTube Studio, the YouTube Studio app. I just looked right now and I'm checking out my views. And damn, bro, we're at 1,015 views already for the clown. Hey guys, thank you so much, everyone. Hey everyone, thank you so much for getting us to 1,000 views here. Thank you so much for getting us to 1,000 views here on the clown, guys. The clown has 1,015 views as we speak right now. It'll probably have more tomorrow. But yeah, hell yeah, guys, thank you so much. Looks like we're getting the sequel, Clowns. Looks like we are getting the sequel, Clowns. The clown actually, I didn't, honestly, bro, it was my first original movie. I didn't think it was gonna even get to like 1,000 views. I just thought it was gonna probably get up to like 500 and then just stay there and slowly build it up. You know, I didn't think my movie was actually gonna get 1,000 views like this quick. I know other fan films get them like within a day or stuff. You know, but I'm actually thankful that mine got it. Mine got it. Apple Ricky says, I'm going to put on my costume right now. Go for it, Apple. Go for it so you can watch the live wearing it. Cosplay Zano says, I was playing WWE 2K25 and then Texas Chainsaw Massacre the game. Awesome, bro. Awesome. Nerdy Girl 2K says, I got kids off to school, watched a couple movies, and went back to bed. Awesome. Nerdy Girl says, 2K, it's getting up there. Yep, it is already. It's getting up there already. It's already at 1,015 views. I'm pretty sure by tomorrow it'll be at 1,000 something, maybe 1,030 something, you know? Who knows? But hell yeah, thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate that so much, everyone. Hell yeah. Thank you for watching the movie. Thank you. Like I say, my fan films are the videos that do the best here on the channel. And yeah, now I'm confident to make more original slasher movies here on the channel. Now I'm not just tied to fan films, you know. Now I'm not just tied to Michael Myers and Jason, you know, which I love. You know, I love making fan films of them. I learned off of them, you know. They taught me everything I know, you know. Halloween, Friday the 13th, Scream, you know, all that taught me what I know, you know, how to, you know, get shots, how to use prosthetics and all that. But now I'm confident to make my own slasher killers now. Original stories, original masks, original killers, you know. Cosplay Zano says, you know what would be a great horror game? A horror game based on all the killers fighting each other. Kind of just like Mortal Kombat, but just all horror villains. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I remember growing up in the 90s, we had a Marvel versus Capcom, bro. Marvel versus Capcom was literally like different freaking characters of different comic books and stuff coming together. Like basically it was like if DC and Marvel made a game, you know, versus each other like that, you know. You had Spider-Man, you had Batman, you had all these different you had like Ken, Ryu, Blanca from freaking Street Fighter, you know, Marvel versus Capcom. You had Resident Evil characters in there too as well, fighting each other. Like, yeah, dude, that would be cool. That would be cool as hell. That would be cool as hell. That would be a cool movie too. Growing up, I always wanted to see a Justice, what is it, a DC versus Marvel movie, Justice League versus Avengers or something. You know, I always wanted to see DC versus Marvel, a DC versus Marvel movie. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Imagine, guys, DC versus Marvel, a movie like that. Cosplay Zano says, I recently watched Child's Play 1 and 2. Yeah, the first one is dark. The first Child's Play is dark, bro. Like, Andy is, like, super scared. Like he's just, like, a little kid just running from a killer dog, you know? By the second one, he's scared, but I don't think he's that scared anymore because he's, like, willingly going out to find Chucky to fight him, you know? He just looks confused most of the time. But, yeah, that first Child's Play is dark, bro. It's a dark movie. It's dark as hell. It feels like an old school, like 70s, 80s New York crime movie, you know? It's kind of a whodunit in a way, too, because the adults aren't really sure who's killing people, you know? Obviously, Andy knows, but no one believes him because it's a freaking doll. But yeah, man, good choices on those films. Nerdy Girl says, you underestimate yourself. Don't do that. You're awesome, bud. Thank you so much, Nerdy Girl 2K. Thank you so much for those uplifting words. Cosplay Zano says, can you teach me how to do props for horror films one day? Yeah, bro. Hell yeah, it's pretty easy stuff. It's not even that hard. if you've been around old tools and just aged stuff, you kind of just pick up on it. You learn how to paint the wood and make it look old, or whatever it is that you need, Nerdy Girl says 2K. Michael is slow as no, Michael is slow AF. People need to live in future. Just run, huh? Yeah, I like that Rob Zombie in his first movie from 2007. He made Michael run as well. I actually like that because it shows you that, especially in the reboot, since he doesn't drive, in the remake, since he doesn't drive, it makes more sense for him to run, because that way you'd say, oh, he probably just jogs from place to place now. Yeah, he even tackles Lori out of the balcony. And I think that's where they got the idea for Friday the 13th, 2009, for Jason to run as well. But Jason is seen doing it way more. Cosplay Zano says, my favorite scene in Child's Play 1 is when Andy's mom checks for batteries in Chucky and he didn't have any. Next thing you know, he says, hi, I'm Chucky. Want to play without having batteries? Yep, that's a classic scene. I love it. I love it. That scene solidified that the child was telling the truth, Nerdy Girl 2K says, I saw the Cult of Chucky. That was scary. Lots of jump scares. Cult of Chucky? Yeah. Yeah, I like Curse of Chucky more. I like Curse of Chucky more, though. But Cult of Chucky was good, too. It was really gory. Is that the one when they're in the mental hospital? When Nika's in the mental hospital? Yeah, but I like Cult of Chucky a lot more. Because they're in that old house, And then the old good guy doll. And then the flashback to, like, the 80s and stuff. That was pretty good, too. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's get it up to 17. Let's get it up to 17, guys. Cosplay Zano says, aren't they coming out with another Chucky? Well, supposedly Don Mancini pitched an idea for a Freddy versus Chucky. So I don't know how that's gonna go, But I mean, supposedly they wanted to do another Chucky movie, right? I heard that's what the rumor was. When the season was ending for season 3 or 4, whatever it was. I heard that was the rumor that they were gonna make a movie after that. But then they also came out with details of what season 3 or what season? How many seasons did Chucky have? Like 3 seasons, not like 3 or 4 seasons. Oh yeah, 4. Yeah, it was gonna have a 4th season, and the 4th season was gonna take place like on a cruise ship. The 4th season was gonna take place like on a cruise ship, kind of like the Sweet Life on Deck. I think there's 3 seasons. Yeah. The 4th season was gonna be them on a cruise ship, like Zach and Cody. If you guys remember that. Apple Ricky says, I put it on now. I'm gonna do the makeup. Awesome, Apple. Hell yeah, do it. Go for it. Nerdy Girl says, I got kids. Mental hospitals are like hotels for me. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy as hell. I'm glad I don't have kids. Amira says, hi. What's up, Amira? How are you doing today? How am I? I'm doing good, Amira. I am doing good. Just chilling here on another live stream. Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 33. We're just talking about Chucky. And then supposedly they were gonna do the season though. Season 4 was gonna be with them on a ship, but then that got canceled. And then I heard there was gonna be a movie, and that was gonna continue Jake and Lexi and Devin's storyline. But nothing ended up happening. And now Don Mancini supposedly has pitched an idea for a Freddy versus Chucky, which sounds crazy. Amira says, I'm fine. Awesome, Amira. Awesome. Glad to hear you're doing okay. Amira says, I'm doing good too. Hell yeah. I'm glad everyone's doing okay. Amira, can you please smash the thumbs up? Could you please smash the thumbs up right there, Amira? Get us up to 17. Amira, please smash the thumbs up. Get us up to 17 so more people could join this live stream, please. Amira. But that's Chucky. That's what Chucky was supposed to be. But let me get my tablet, guys, so I can look up some horror movie news. But hell yeah, guys, hell yeah. Thank you so much, though, like I said earlier, for getting the clown to 1,000 views. It's over 1,000 views. Awesome. I like it. It's over 1,000 views, my movie, guys. I can't believe it. Cosplay Zano says, one movie I didn't appreciate enough as a kid was Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, but I appreciate it now as an adult. Yeah, it's cool. I love that movie. I'm lucky enough to have appreciated it as a kid. I'm glad I had older dads and like older dads. Like my dad who was older, and older uncles. I meant to say, and older friends who showed me all those movies. So I saw Halloween 3 as a kid. And it was kind of weird, like, cause Michael wasn't in it, but it was like whatever too, cause it almost felt like a long ass version of a Goosebumps like episode, because it was literally about something spooky like happening on Halloween, that didn't have to do with a serial killer, it had to do with something supernatural. So it felt like a long episode of like Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark? So I got to appreciate Halloween 3 season of the witch as a kid. I loved it. Even when I used to go to the movie rental store, I used to look at the box, and it used to just intrigue me, because it was just like three like kids or whatever, teenagers like wearing masks, a witch, a pumpkin, and a freaking skull. That was awesome. Amira says very funny. Hell yeah, very funny. What, Amira? Oh, Amira says I am watching anime now. It's comedy. Awesome, awesome, Amira. Hell yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Amira. Cosplayzano says, what's horror movie you didn't like as a kid but now like as an adult? Let me see. One horror movie. Oh, Nerdy Girl 2K says, yay. One movie I didn't like as a kid but I like as an adult. Fool. That's a hard question because I liked all the horror movies. I ate it all up, bro. I ate it all up. But if I had to choose, let me see. But if I had to choose, let me see. But if I had to choose. Damn, cosplay. I can't, bro. I can't answer that. Let me see. Oh, okay. Cosplayzano. I know one now. I know one now. I didn't think I had one, but I do. American Psycho. American Psycho. Patrick Bateman with Christian Bale. I thought when that first came out that it was just a wannabe ass freaking modern version of Norman Bates, Like they made him into some rich yuppie and shit, And I didn't like it. I didn't like it when that came out. I was like 10 years old, like fifth grade when that came out. And I wasn't really too fond of it because at the time I was really into growing up as a kid, I watched all the Universal monster movies, Dracula, Frankenstein, Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Wolfman, The Mummy, The Invisible Man, obviously Psycho, and stuff like that, So I was really stuck and fond of the old school Psycho movie, the whole old school black and white feel to it. Yeah, so American Psycho, I didn't really start understanding it until I was like 20, until I was about like 20, 21 years old. That's when I kind of started understanding that movie. Yeah, but yeah, Cosplayzano, you got me there though. That was a good question though. I did not think I had a movie in my mind because growing up, I ate up all the slasher movies. I ate it all up. But I do remember watching American Psycho. My own like I had girl cousins in the 90s. They were all teens in the 90s, and I had watched most of those movies there with them, and they were watching that movie one time, and it just didn't seem cool to me. It just seemed like a regular guy, just killing people. So it didn't seem interesting at the time. I wanted to see a masked killer. But yeah. Castellano says the Halloween franchise was originally supposed to be an anthology series, but Michael Myers and still is was and still is so popular. But I wonder how it could have been if it was an anthology series. Well, you got to remember cosplay. Remember, Friday the 13th was also going to be an anthology series as well. The first three movies were just about what is it? No, the first four movies. The first four movies were about Jason and his mom and their killing spree, And then in part five, they wanted to try something new, That's why they did the Roy Burns thing, So they did. So what I mean, what I think they did in part five was like they're like let's see what negative influence and effects Jason Voorhees and his mother's killing spree has had on this community of Crystal Lake, So they decided to go with the copycat route, So Friday the 13th was originally going to be as well a anthology series, but when it was revealed to be Roy Burns, the paramedic as the copycat Jason, that's when they cut that and they brought back part four Jason in what is it called in what is it, Jason Lives, I think, or New Beginning, I forget. Yeah, 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 Roy Burns, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Wait. Which one was it? Which one was it when he comes back? Because Roy Burns was part five. Yeah, Roy. Yeah, part six. Part six. Jason Lives. But yeah. Um, Nerdy Girl 2K says the witch movie confused the cast the caca out of me. Have you seen it? Which witch movie? Nerdy Girl 2K Chopping Mall from the 80s. Oh man, I think I've let me see. Let's see if I've seen that. I might have seen that. Chopping Mall. Hold on. Cosplays Auto says true, but the Friday the 13th series couldn't do anthology series based on Jason becoming overly popular as well. I enjoyed Roy as Jason. I did enjoy Roy as Jason. You know why? Because I was kind of hoping it was the real Jason because that I think that was the coolest Jason in the old school movies, in the 80s movies. Was that look, the look that Roy Burns made for his fake Jason, looked badass, bro. He had the blue jumpsuit. Well, it wasn't blue, it was spruce green, but it looked blue in the lighting. He had the jumpsuit like Michael Myers, the black boots, you know? He had no undershirt. He had the blue chevron hockey mask, which looks sick, which I need to buy as well, you know? The NECA one. Uh, Deadass Entertainment says, "Can you make a cameo in my new fan film, Father Kills?" I'm down. I'm down. I'm down, Deadass Entertainment. I'm down. I would be down, bro. I'm also going to be playing Richard Ramirez this summer as well. The homie sent me a script for a fan film that he wants me to make. I'm just finishing my Friday the 13th fan film. But yeah, Deadass Entertainment, definitely. I came out in one Scream fan film. I got killed by Ghostface. But yeah, that would be awesome. Deadass Entertainment. Is it a Ghostface fan film? Because it's called Father. What is it? Father Kills. Father Kills. So it sounds like a Scream fan film. Cosplizano says I never saw Chopping Mall. Nerdy Girl says that movie sucked. Chopping Mall. Hold on. I'm looking it up, Nerdy Girl. Yeah, yeah. I think I have seen it. It's some old school, like super cheesy '80s movie. Can you see the poster? It's kind of hard to see with this right there. Let me see. I'm gonna have to take this off quick. It's this movie, Chopping Mall. It's old. Yeah, it's an old movie. Everyone's all getting slaughtered and freaking shot up at the mall and stuff. It almost feels like a zombie movie because they're at the mall. But yeah, Nerdy Girl says that movie sucked. Cosplayzano says, please like and subscribe. Noted. I won't watch it. Nerdy Girl says, "2K, it's a robot movie in a shopping mall." That's sick, right? Oh, my bad. Hell yeah, but yeah, that's sick. Yeah, the robots are. But yeah, guys, let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there. Yeah, let's keep smashing the thumbs up. I'm gonna have to rewatch Chopping Mall. I'm gonna have to rewatch that. Definitely gonna have to rewatch that. I need because damn, I'm trying to remember it, but I vaguely remember it. And she just mentioned the robot. I completely forgot about that too. But I'm gonna have to rewatch it just to refresh my memory. But I'm pretty sure I have seen it. Like in the late '90s, my cousins used to rent stacks of VHS tapes and just watch them. Deadass Entertainment says it's a movie about a man who broke out of jail and became a killer. Santa. That's why the name is Father Kills. Father Christmas, what some people used to call Santa Claus. But Santa is a killer. It's kills. Okay, that's cool. I'd be down. Would I be playing the Santa killer? Would I be playing the Santa killer? Well, where are you located? Deadass Entertainment. Where are you located? I'm in Los Angeles, California. Where are you located, Deadass Entertainment? Let me know. Cosplizano says, Frank, have any favorite vampire films? Yes, the old school Dracula movies from Universal, the old school Nosferatu movie, and the remakes from the 80s and the other ones. I think there was another one in the 70s, another remake in the 70s. I like Abigail was actually pretty good with Melissa Barrera, Catherine Newton, that little girl who plays the vampire kid. What is it called? Kevin Durant, who looks like Elon Musk. Kevin Durant, who looks like Elon Musk. Yeah, Abigail was good too. Abigail was good too. Lost Boys. Lost Boys. Now that's a badass vampire movie. Lost Boys. Yes. Vampires are cool. I like them when they're cool like that, like Lost Boys or in Abigail, or when they're scary, like in the old school Dracula, Bram Stoker, or the old school Nosferatu. But like the first Twilight was okay because they had those scary vampires. But once you get the past the second one, the first one it gets whack. Um, Nerdy Girl 2K says it sounds interesting, but it's boring. What the Chopping Mall movie? Nerdy Girl, the Chopping Mall movie? Are you talking about the Chopping Mall movie? Apple Ricky says, I'm done. I'm done doing the makeup. You should post stories of yourself, man, on your Instagram. Also make videos of you acting with the costume and post them on YouTube. Poma says, Pittsburgh, Russia. Hello from St. Pittsburgh, Russia. Hello to you too. Hello. Hello from America. Hello from America. How are you doing today? Cosplayzano says, I still need to watch Lost Boys. Yeah, it's a badass movie. It's a badass old school bad boy vampire movie, bro. Trust. Deadass Entertainment says, you would be a video caller in a group chat, hears a noise in the house and goes to check it out live all the way in Texas. And you live in Los Angeles. I just decided to do that. Oh, that's awesome. So how would we record it? How would we shoot this scene? Hey, Deadass Entertainment, how would we shoot this scene then? If you're in Texas, would I just shoot it by myself with my phone and I just act the scene out and send it to you or something? We would need a few angles and stuff, you know? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, Deadass Entertainment. Nerdy Girl 2K says, I saw Monster Squad with the kids. It's funny. Monster Squad? I don't think I've seen that. Is that like a comedy kids movie? Nerdy Girl says 2K, yep. Apple Ricky says, I'll do it. Okay. Cosmizano says, House of Wax is a great film. They should do a remake of that one. Yeah, that is actually a good movie. That is actually, I saw it like a few weeks ago. It was on AMC, on Pluto TV or something. It was on. I was watching it, and it kind of felt like Texas Chainsaw Massacre with the guy all in his little basement thing too. Skittle says, me, JJ, or who? Skittle. What up, Skittle? How you doing? How you doing, Skittle? If you're new here to the channel, welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 30, what is it, 33. My name is Frank, and please like and subscribe to the channel. Smash the thumbs up right there. Smash the thumbs up right there. Please get us up to 20, Skittle. Please, guys, keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys, so we can get it up to 20, please. Skittle says, no, it's me, JJ. Oh, what's up, JJ? How you doing? How you doing, JJ? How you doing? I just saw a different name. So I had to introduce myself, you know. Deadass Entertainment says you were just act it out and send it to me. Okay, that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, that would be down. Is there a script or something? I would need to follow a script though. I would need to follow a script in order so I could get the right shots and everything, you know. Anyway, you can send me a script. Deadass Entertainment. Deadass Entertainment. Are you on Instagram? Deadass Entertainment. Follow me on Instagram. Skittle says, I subscribed. I changed my profile. Awesome. Awesome, Skittle. Awesome, JJ. Yeah, it's all good. Awesome. Thank you for being here, JJ. Hell yeah. It's another Horror Talk Wednesdays. Cosplay Auto says, if you make a horror film using actors and actresses from horror films, who would you pick? You have to pick 3 actors and 3 actresses. If I were to make a horror film like famous actors, let me see. If you make a horror film using actors and actresses from horror films, who would you pick? All right, let me see. I would pick Catherine Newton, probably Jen Ortega, Melissa Barrera, and for actors, I would get probably let me see, Austin Butler. Maybe Barry Keoghan because he actually played the Joker, so that shows me he could play crazy stuff. And who's a cool not so known actor? Let me see. Then I can't think. I don't know many actors. um, Jack Quaid. Jack Quaid from Scream 5, because this shows me that he could play crazy, versatile stuff too. Because he's able to move around from roles. You know, he could play like that nice simpy guy, and then he could also play that freaking crazy serial killer. You know, so that's what I would choose. Deadass Entertainment, yes, Deadass Entertainment. I'm on Insta. Hey, Deadass Entertainment, follow me on Instagram. Yeah, link is down in the description of this live, please, man. Deadass Entertainment. Link is down in the description of this live, man. Please follow me on Insta. That way we could communicate back and forth more easier, you know? And you could send me a script to follow, you know? So I could get the right shots and stuff in the right dimensions for your movie. Cosplays Auto says Josh Hartnett could be a good choice. Oh yeah, Josh Hartnett, I forgot. Yeah. Also Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd's a good horror actor too, but I heard he doesn't like doing horror no more. Nerdy Girl 2K says, what's your favorite zombie movie? My favorite zombie movie is George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead. George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead. Night of the Living Dead. Or Resident Evil. That first one that came out though. That first Resident Evil that came out from 2000 or 2001. That was the closest they were gonna get to the video games with that one. Nerdy Aleva Valens says, you know Chucky? Yes, I know Chucky. Aleva, he is right there. Look. That's Chucky. You see Chucky, Aleva? Chucky is right there. Chucky is right there. Hey, Aleva, if you're new here to the channel, please like and subscribe. Welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club, Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 33. My name is Frank. And like I said, please like and subscribe if you're a horror fan. All we do here is talk horror all day, every day. Please smash a thumbs up, yeah? Aleva, please smash the thumbs up right there. Get us up to 21, please. So more people can see this live when it goes up. Cosplayzano says, are you a fan of Beetlejuice? Yes, bro, I love Beetlejuice. I grew up seeing that. I grew up seeing all that stuff. Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, all that stuff is awesome, bro. I love it. I love Tim Burton. Yeah, but he doesn't make good movies like that no more. The last good movie he made, in my opinion, was Sleepy Hollow, 1999. Can you believe Tim Burton actually directed a Planet of the Apes movie? I never saw Tim Burton as a sci-fi director. He was also going to supposedly direct Jurassic Park in the early 90s. But Universal and Steven Spielberg bought it out. But yeah, man, that's crazy though. That just shows you how his Jurassic Park could have probably been. Cosplayzano says the second one was awesome. Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, it was entertaining. I like the original one though. It's my favorite because I grew up watching it since I was a kid. Second one was entertaining though. It was cool though. It was cool. It was cool seeing Lydia Dietz again and stuff. So yeah, it was I. It was I. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there. Yeah. But yeah, definitely, like I said earlier, Cosplazano says, I would love horror Shrek film. We already get Blood and Honey, so why not? Damn, for Shrek to become a horror movie, we had to wait another, like, when did Shrek come out? Shrek debuted, like, in what? 2001, I think? It's been, like 25, 24 years since he debuted it. Since Shrek debuted. We still got, like, another, like, I don't know, maybe, like, 40-ish or so years or 50-ish or so years before Shrek, oh no, even more, like 60 years, 70 years, I think the most, before Shrek becomes public domain. So yeah, we're not going to see a Shrek horror movie in a long time. Not in our lifetime, bro. Cosplayzano, we're not going to see a Shrek horror movie, not in our lifetime, bro. Not in our lifetime. The only reason we're seeing slasher horror movies of characters from Disney is because they're public. Those characters have been around for like more than 100 years. They're public domain already. You know, we weren't even around 100 years ago. You know. Um, Cosplayzano says that would have been perfect, right? I wish Shrek would have came out like 80 years ago or something. Aleva says, in my opinion, Chucky cute for real. He's cool. The good guy doll is cute. Yeah, definitely the good guy dolls are cute because that's just a regular good guy doll. I have the good guy doll right there. I have like three of them. Let me see. I don't know if you can see the box right there. Look, you can see my good guy doll. That the one right there in back of me is the Spirit Halloween one. I have another Spirit. Let me see if I can switch the camera. Check it out. Look, I have a Spirit Halloween one in there. You can't really see it though, right there. You have a Spirit Halloween Chucky doll, and then I also have the Trick or Treat Studios one right there. Look, that's the Trick or Treat Studios good guy doll, and then I have another Spirit Halloween one, brand new in the box, unopened. I have Glenn right here as well. But yeah, these are awesome, yo. These are awesome. These are awesome. Look at that. I used to have my Tots one on the chair on display, this one, but since Trick or Treat Studio stopped producing this, I threw it back in the box and I said, "You go back in the box and you stay there." Yeah, you got to collect these, man. You got to collect these. Um Nerdy Girl 2K says Shrek horror, that would be epic. Yeah, it would be cool. It'd be cool. But it'd be a long time before we see that. Cosplayzano says, do you have Tiffany the bride? No, Cosplay, I do not have Tiffany. My little sister actually had Tiffany. My little sister had Tiffany, but she had it like 5 years ago and she ended up breaking it, you know? So we don't have a Tiffany. I need to get one. I have a Glenn right here. Glenn is right here in this box. It's the Spirit Halloween one. Look, Spirit. I have the Glenn in there as well. I'm back, Apple Ricky says. What's up, Apple Ricky? I'm just showing everyone my good guy dolls. Yeah, they look awesome. I love you. Gotta have a good guy doll, bro. If you're a horror fan, you gotta have a good guy doll. You gotta have a good guy doll lying around. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I have another one, like three. Oh yeah, and I got that one too as well. Look, guys. This is Chucky. That's Chucky. That's Chucky right there. Hell yeah. Nerdy Girl 2K says Charles Lee Ray, right? Yep, Charles Lee Ray. Oh, sorry guys. Charles Lee Ray. Well, you got to remember the good guy dolls were just regular dolls. They were just regular dolls for kids. It wasn't until Charles Lee Ray ran into that store and got wounded, he needed another body to throw his soul into so he doesn't die, you know, and go to hell. So he had no choice but to use the doll. But I'm pretty sure if he had a human body next to him, he would have gone with the human body instead. Aleva says, my baby good guy. Yes, I told you the good guy dolls are the nice ones. Those are just regular dolls for kids. It's Chucky, Charles Lee Ray. When his soul possesses a good guy doll, that's when it's seen as evil. But good guy dolls are not inherently evil. It's the soul of Charles Lee Ray that makes them bad. Cosplayzano says, you definitely got to get Tiffany. Yeah, like I said, I do want to get Tiffany. I'm also trying to get the NECA Chucky. The NECA Bride of Chucky doll looks badass, bro. It looks badass. It's chef's kiss, bro. And they also have a Tiffany. I honestly like NECA's Tiffany and Chucky better than the Trick or Treat Studios. The Trick or Treat Studios released a good guy doll. They released a good guy doll. But when I saw their Bride of Chucky doll, it just looks too cartoony. It looks fake. It looks too cartoony. The Tiffany looks too cartoony as well. And then I saw NECA's Bride of Chucky, Chucky doll and Tiffany doll, and they look more screen accurate. The clothes is dirty on Chucky, you know, more weathered, you know, the stitches, you know, and the staples on the hair. It just looks better. Just looks better. Nerdy Girl 2K says, I definitely want one. Yeah, I want the NECA ones now. I got the Tots ones. I want the NECA ones though. Cosplayzano says I want to collect the Puppet Master puppets. That would be sick too, huh? I saw the Puppet Master toys at Target. I was at Target maybe like 2 weeks ago or so, and I saw that little guy with the hat, and I forgot if he had, and then the guy with like the drill thing on his head. But yeah, that's badass, right? That's badass. Chucky's badass. I love good guy dolls. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Apple Ricky says, I did a video acting like the little pale girl. Awesome. I'll check it out after, Apple Ricky. After the live is done, I'll check it out. I will check it out. Oh, guys, check it out. Look what I got in the mail. I got this in the mail the other day on Monday. I got this mask in the mail. Isn't this mask cool? It's a black hockey mask, Jason. I bought it off Amazon because I needed a strap because I needed a mask strap for my 2009 mask for my fan film, and I didn't want to pay like 30 or 40 bucks for just a strap on Etsy, you know? So I just ordered like a $21 hockey mask. I took off the strap, weathered it, put it on my 2009 mask. Now this mask, I'm going to paint it and make it look like the Part 3 mask. I'm going to paint this into the Part 3 mask. Yo, I love the Part 3 mask as well. Eventually, I do want to make a Part 3 fan film. Apple Ricky says, I'm going to post it. Go for it, Apple. Go for it. Apple Ricky says, after the life. Hell yeah, after the life. Cosplay Zano says, that mask is fire. It's cool, right? I got it because it looks badass black, bro. It's brand new, too. Like I said, I needed the strap. You see how it doesn't have the strap? I put it on my other mask. I wasn't trying to pay like 40 bucks for a strap, you know, on Etsy. It was a 2009 strap, but I was like, bro, I could just buy a blank one and weather it myself, you know? So this is going to get turned into a Part 3 mask. Looks beautiful. It's brand new. Look at that. Jason fucking Voorhees. Nerdy Girl 2K says, nice. Cosplay Zano says, I have an idea about a hockey mask. Want to hear it? Go for it, Cosplay. Go for it. What is your idea? What is your idea, Cosplay Zano? What is your idea? Cosplay. Oh, let me read it. Cosplay Zano says a silver hockey mask with a little wear and tear could look fire. Yeah, kind of like the silver Scream mask that you see in Scream 5. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, it could look pretty cool. Definitely could look pretty cool, bro. Hell yeah. You're onto something there, man. You're onto something. See what I do with that mask. But I definitely probably want to make it into a Part 3 mask. Oh yeah, got the charger going. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's get it up to 22. So more people could join us here in the live stream. So more people could join us here in the live today, guys. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, that mask was cool. Yeah, I can't wait to paint it up. Can't wait to paint it up. I could show you guys this, though. Definitely could show you guys. You guys know what this is? Who knows what this is? Who knows what this is? Let me know right here. Let me know right here. Who knows what this is? Nerdy Girl 2K says, awesome. You will get so many dates. You lady killer, literally. That's pretty funny. Who knows what this is, guys? Who knows what this is? Let me know. Let me know who knows what this is. Cosplay says, are you going to see I still know what you did last summer when it comes out? Yes, I definitely will be going to see that. I will be going to see that. Bro, if you watch I Know What You Did Last Summer, the trailer, the new one, and compare it to the Scream 2022 trailer, it's like the same thing, almost like the same shots and everything. So it feels like I'm getting a Scream 2022 all over again, you know? But yeah, if you watch the trailer, for the I Know What You Did, I Know What You Did Last Summer, the one coming out in July, and you compare it to the Scream 5 trailer, it's so similar, bro, so similar. Cosplay Zano says, what is that? Cosplay Zano said, I did see the trailer. Yeah, it's so similar to Scream 5. Cosplay Zano, you don't know what this is? You don't know what this is, bro? It's for fighting. It's for fighting, dude. Nah, it's a horse Kirby. It's a curbit for a horse. And this is what you put in the horse's mouth, and this is how you lead it in like directions, like your steering wheel, I guess. But I'm not using it for that. I'm using it for I'm making a Jason's holster. I'm making Jason's holster from the Friday the 13th, 2009 movie. Remember, in the Friday the 13th, 2009 movie, Jason wears a Curbit as a holster right here, tied up with some belts on his waist and his leg. So I'm making this. I just got to go buy some fasteners tomorrow to tie the belts on it. And this Curbit will be ready to go. So this is where Jason will be putting his machete in, you know? When he's not using it, when he's just walking around, you know, patrolling Crystal Lake. This is where he slides his machete in. It's a Curbit. So Jason uses a horse Curbit. He makes it into a holster for his machete. That's what it is. This is a holster, basically. Castellano says, no, I never seen that before. Yeah, it's a horse Curbit. Apple Reiki says, just posted it on YouTube. It should be uploading at 7 p.m. Awesome, Apple. Hell yeah. I'll check it out, Apple. I'll check it out, Apple Ricky. Keep uploading. Keep uploading. That's what I do. I'm always uploading and stuff here. But yeah, hell yeah, can't wait. Yeah, hopefully this Saturday or Sunday we could shoot for Friday the 13th. We're gonna shoot our first death scene, bro. We're gonna shoot our first death scene. And since like last week, I didn't have a strap for my hockey mask yet. You know, I didn't have a strap for my hockey mask yet. So I didn't have a hockey mask to use for the opening scene of the movie, you know, the opening kill. So what I ended up doing is I ended up making the Jason sack head. I ended up making the Jason sack head with a pillowcase. With a pillowcase. So in our Friday the 13th fan film, you will be seeing Jason wearing a sack head. You will be seeing Jason wearing a sack head in my Friday the 13th fan film. You will be seeing Jason wearing a sack head. This is what it's called. His name is Jason, a Friday the 13th fan film. That's what we're filming right now. But yeah, like I said, you will be seeing Jason wearing the sack head in the opening scene of the film. Cosplayzano says, that's a brilliant idea. Nerdy Girl 2K says, okay, bud, I got a mop now. Take it easy, bro. Take care, Nerdy Girl. Take care. Cosplayzano says, what's a brilliant idea? Cosplayzano, what's a brilliant idea? I forgot, because I got lost in the train of thought. Apple Ricky says, I would make a Finding Nemo horror movie. Nemo would be a lot like Jaws. That'd be cool. You know what would be cool, though? There's already a shark that's inspired by Jaws and Finding Nemo. They should just make a movie about that shark just swimming around, eating all the fish. Cosplayzano says, I'm thinking about taking a trip to actual Camp Crystal Lake and staying the night there, but I don't have anyone to go with yet. You can actually take a tour Camp Crystal Lake, which is cool. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like an Airbnb type thing. Hey, Cosplayzano. Hey, but since you're in LA now, we're closer. We are closer to the hill estate or whatever, where you can spend the night at Stu's house. Look it up on Google. Cosplay going up towards up north of California, like in the Central Valley. You're able to stay at Stu's house. It's called the Hill Estate or Hill Spring Estate. I think it's called the Hill Spring Estate, and they let you stay at Stu's house for like $200. Cosplayzano says, your holster idea is brilliant. It wasn't my idea though. That was already thought of by the filmmakers in the movie. This was thought of by the filmmakers in the movie. They made this. I just copied it, you know, the holster. So Jason in the Friday the 13th, 2009. Jason in Friday the 13th, 2009 already wears this. He already wears this. I'm just trying to stay in continuity, you know. So the filmmakers came up with this. I didn't, you know. I'm just copying them. But yeah, Cosplayzano. Like I said, we are closer to the Stu house. Cosplayzano says, I want to do the stay at Stu's house. That sounds cool, but I don't have any friends to go with that, so that won't happen anytime soon. Man, eventually when we meet up, I got a bunch of friends and stuff. We could all pitch in and go, bro. We could get a crew going. I know my friend Brian, who also drives. That will be driving from here to Las Vegas like weekly. He'd be down and drive us like a 3 or 4 hours up north, you know? Hell yeah, bro. We got to start finding a way to link up whenever you're free, Cosplay Zano, so we can start getting a crew together, you know? Because, yeah, I was talking with my friend Brian about the guy who plays Dr. Loomis in my fan films. I was talking with him about it, and he said he's down to go and shit. And it's not even that expensive. It's like $200 per person. When I saw the price, I was like, I'm down. We just got to get a ride. Castellano says, if you're serious, bro, I'm down. I'm serious, bro. I've been wanting to go. I've been wanting to go since Scream 5 came out and they started doing the house tours. When David Arquette was doing the what is it called? Those promos for Scream 5 at the house, you know? And that's when they started doing the house tours. But at the time, like, I have a friend who drives, but he does Uber and he's always busy at work, so I didn't think he'd be down, you know? But now I know someone that's like down to drive around like that with no problem, you know? So I'm pretty serious, bro. I'm pretty serious. So if I don't end up going to Horror Nights this year, I'll probably end up going to the Hill Spring Estate. They even have a Halloween party. They even have a Halloween party at Stu's house. They even have a Halloween party. So if I don't go to Horror Nights, I'm gonna try my best to go to that. Dominic St. Clair says, I'm back. What's up, Dominic? Hell yeah, glad to have you back, brother. Glad to have you back, Dominic St. Clair. Glad to have you back. If you haven't smashed the thumbs up, Dominic, please smash it. Please smash the thumbs up, Dominic, if you haven't smashed it. Get us up to 22. Cosplay's Honor says, so you can only stay for a night? I think it's like a night. Let me check it out. Let me just look it up right now, bro, now that we're here. Now that we're here. Let me see. Apple Ricky says, my dad and my whole family on my dad's side are Trump supporter, and I'm not. I'm the only one. Yeah, I hate all parties. I hate all politics. I hate all politics. I hate both parties. Think of me like the Joker from The Dark Knight. Anarchy. I like anarchy and mayhem. So yeah, both parties stink in my opinion. Both parties are just full of rich people that pretend to bicker back and forth, and then later on they all gather at their big rich people parties and laugh at us, you know? So forget both parties, bro. That's why I'm into punk rock, mayhem, destruction. Damn. All right, here we are back. Apple Ricky says, like, dude, he's a terrible person. All politicians are horrible. Who is it? Cosplay Zano. Look what I found. I gotta get rid of this though. I gotta get rid of the background. Look what I found. Tour the Mocker House. Cosplay Zano, look. Tour the Mocker House. Tour the Mocker House. Tour the Mocker House. Look what it is. Castellano says, we will make it happen soon. I'll be able to take off in the next month or two. Look. Hey, that's perfect. Look at the dates. July. There's dates open. There's Saturday, July 19th, Sunday, July 20th, Saturday, 16th August. There's a lot of dates, bro. Hell yeah, and that's close to us. That's only probably like 4 hours from us here, you know? Hell yeah, cosplay. I'd be down, bro. I definitely would be down. Dude, I'm telling you, my homie, you even give us a ride. I'll even pay his ticket just to have the ride secured, you know? Hell yeah. Apple Ricky says, what do you think of Trump? Just like all politicians, he's just like all of them. They all lie. They're horrible. They're horrible, Apple Ricky. They're horrible. They're horrible. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Horrible, horrible. Cosmizano says we should do a vlog too. Definitely, I would definitely be doing I would have to take a few people though, because I would be doing a POV vlog, and then I also want someone to be shooting a video of me while I talk to the other camera, you know. So I would need someone on one phone that's facing me, and then I'd be having a phone doing a POV vlog. That would be awesome, cosplay. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. And yeah, Apple Ricky, to answer your question, politicians are horrible. Whichever side they're on, blue or red, they're just. Who thinks politicians are cool? That's crazy. That's crazy. Um, but yeah, definitely cosplay. Definitely, it's really close to us too and stuff. Castellano says, "Hell yeah, looking forward to it, man. Hell yeah." There's dates coming up in July and August. Let me see if there's in September as well, bro. I'm pretty sure there will be because that's during Halloween time. Pretty sure that's when a lot of people go. Yeah, so the dates right now are from July to August. So hopefully sometime we could go, man. That'll be badass. Hell yeah. I can't wait for that, man. Hell yeah. Apple Ricky says, "What's a politician? A politician it's your president or Biden, you know? Someone who studies to be a president, a politician, a political figure. But this ain't the channel for that, Apples. This is gonna scare people away, you know? I hate politics. They're boring. Um, hey, you guys know there's gonna be a new Megan TV series called Soulmate? There is gonna be a Megan TV series called Soulmate. I'm looking up new movies for 2026. Constantino says it'd be cool if you could stay a night in the Myers house. Yeah, that would be cool, but it's not. They would have to make another one. They would have to make another Myers house somewhere in Pasadena and recreate it exactly how it was in the movie when it's either run down or brand new. Because the actual Myers house is like a chiropractor's office or something. So it's like busy. People actually use it for work or stuff like that. You know, there's an office in there. Apple Ricky says, anyways, I got an idea for for you for Halloween. What is your idea, Apple Ricky? What is your idea? What is your idea? Apple Ricky says you should dress up as Art and Jalen dress up as a little pale girl for Halloween. I'm gonna be Art for Halloween, of course. Apple Ricky, you know what's crazy? My little sister Jalen also said we should do that. She said we should dress up as her as a little pale girl and me as Art. And you know what? I'm pretty down, yeah. Because every year we're Halloween. We're Halloween. Or Michael and Jamie, you know? And we might change it up this year, yeah. I do want that Art. I do want the Art the clown costume, the silver sparkly one that they have a Spirit Halloween. But yeah, that's definitely something to look into. Hell yeah, I'd be down. Hey, Apple Ricky, guys, you guys know there's gonna be like I said, a new Megan TV series called Soulmate. I'm gonna read about it right now. Apple Ricky says, "I'm a horror freak. Me too. All my life. Look at my room." Um, okay, it says right here, Soulmate, Afterlife, Megan. Soulmate is an upcoming American science fiction erotic thriller film. Oh, it's a film. It's another movie written and directed by Kay Dolan from a story by James Wan, Ingrid Bisu, and Raphael Jordan. It serves as a spin-off of Megan. It starts Lily Sullivan, David Reichel, Claudia Dumid, and Oliver Cooper. So it's a spin-off of Megan. So it's a movie, Soulmate. It's a spin-off of Megan. I wonder what it's gonna be about though. I wonder what it's gonna be about. It sounds crazy though. In production in June 2024. But there's nothing. Yeah, I'm trying to find what's it about. Okay, let me see. The plot will follow a man who buys an android to cope with the death of his wife. Whoa, that's crazy. Soulmate is scheduled to be released in the United States in January 2026. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell. That's crazy. Let's see, what else do they have? That's crazy. Uh, Apple Ricky says someone was being weird in the chat. I banned them for 10 minutes. Awesome. I didn't even get to read what they said. There's also gonna be a new Exorcist movie, guys. There's also going to be a new Exorcist movie. A new Exorcist movie. Let me see if I can find the poster. Well, I can't find the poster, but it's called Exorcist Believer. Right there, the blue one. Right there. Look, check it out, guys. This right here. Exorcist. There's going to be a new Exorcist movie next year. Exorcist Believer. Exorcist Believer. Let me see what it's about. Nothing. There's nothing on it yet. Nothing. Mike Flanagan. It's by Mike Flanagan. Supposedly a lot of people like him. Let me see what else is there. And then there is what the hell? 28 years. Wait, I thought that. Oh, okay. 28 years. I thought 28 years later came out this summer. It doesn't. It comes out next January. I thought it was like a summer movie. Let me see what is this right here. Send Help. I don't know what that is. Send Help. Send Help is an upcoming American survival horror film directed by Sam Raimi. What? Sam Raimi? My boy Sam Raimi is back. My boy Sam Raimi is back to horror. The Evil Dead, and then he started doing Spider-Man and all those superhero movies. Send Help is an upcoming American survival horror film directed by Sam Raimi and written by Mark Swift and Damian Shannon. It starts Rachel McAdams, Regina George, Chris Pang, Dylan O'Brien, and Dennis Haysbert. Sounds interesting, especially if it's Sam Raimi. Sounds interesting. Then there's Flower Vale Street. Pickled Beat says the weird person asked if you were excited for the movie. Bring her back. Oh, really? You should, don't be. Oh man, that's funny. Hey guys, if someone just asks a question about a movie, don't ban them. Please, because that's how we lose out on subs and new people here. So if someone just asks about movies and isn't making fun of me or clowning me, or trolling, then don't ban them. Cosplay Auto says, Frank, could you recommend me a good werewolf film to watch? A good werewolf film. A good werewolf. Oh, Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet the Werewolf. I used to love that movie growing up, bro. Hey, Cosplay Zondo, watch Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet the Werewolf. I'm probably going to watch Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet Frankenstein after this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Apple Ricky says, I got Art the Clown Light. Awesome, Apple. Hell yeah. Love it. Love it. Cosplay Zondo says, you for real? I felt like, yes, bro. Trust me. Look for Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet the Wolfman. It came out like in the late 90s. Like 98, 99, 97, around that time. It's good, bro. Trust, it's good. It's good. It's good. Alvin and the Chipmunks always did cool, like horror, teen horror and stuff, kid horror. Apple Ricky says, on my birthday, I got it. That's awesome, Apple. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Apple. Hell yeah. You got it before me. I still need to get my art costume. Hey, Apple Ricky, when did you get the clown mask? The young Michael clown mask. When did you get it? Apple Ricky, when did you get the young clown mask? The young Michael Myers clown mask. Apple Ricky says, I haven't seen that movie in so many years. What, Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet the Wolfman? Yeah, that one's good. My favorite one, though, is Meet Frankenstein. That one's my favorite one. But yeah, let's read about this new movie, Flowervale Street. So apparently there's like a dinosaur in this or something. A family in the 80s start to notice bizarre happenings in their neighborhood. That's cool. It's probably going to take place in the 80s, so we're going to have a lot of cool like 80s looking people and stuff like that. That's cool. I'm always down for 80s movies like that. Apple Ricky says, does Theodore get turned into a werewolf? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And then he almost bites his like girlfriend or whatever. And he scares her. Apple Ricky says, I got the young Michael Myers mask off Amazon. Awesome. Which one did you get, Apple? Is it the child size one or is it the adult size one? I ended up getting the child size one. Let me see. There's a new Mummy movie, The Mummy 2026. There's a new Mummy movie coming out, or probably in development. Look at that, guys. A new Mummy movie, The Mummy. Let me see. What is this about? The Mummy is an upcoming American supernatural horror film written and directed by Lee Cronin. I used to have a teacher named Mr. Cronin in high school. It is produced by Jason Blum. Oh, let's see how this is gonna go. Sometimes Blumhouse is hit or miss. And James Wan under the respected Blumhouse production and Atomic Monster banners, alongside Cronin's production company, Doppelgangers. All right, well, we'll see how that turns out. We'll see how that turns out. Apple Ricky says, thanks. I'm gonna check it out after the live. Awesome, bro, for sure. You're not gonna regret it, bro. It's an awesome old school cartoon animation movie, bro, with some horror in it. I love that stuff, bro. I love watching cartoons and stuff that I used to watch as a kid. You know, I get to relive that because then in 30 more years, I'll look back and be like, hey, I got to relive my childhood when I was still like a youngish kind of man. You know, something I won't be able to do then. Let me see what else is next. Empire. There's a new movie called Empire coming out. What could this be? Oh no, it's called Wildwood. Welcome to Wildwood. Let's see. Wildwood is an upcoming American animated dark fantasy film produced by Laika and based on Colin Meloy's 2011 novel illustrated by Carson Ellis. Okay, so it's called what is it called? Welcome to Wildwood or something. So we'll see what that's all about later. Not much on it, no plot or nothing. No plot synopsis, no nothing. Let me see. Here's another movie coming out called Victorian Psycho. Oh, look who's in it. Look who's in it. Look who's in it. It's what's her name? Margaret Qualley from The Substance. Victorian Psycho. Margaret Qualley from The Substance. Looks like she might be starring in it, but there's really no info on it. Apple Ricky says the child size. Oh, okay, yeah, I got the child size one too, Apples. I got the child size one too. I need to order the adult one. I'm gonna order it soon. It's probably like I don't know. I forgot. I don't even care how much it is. I'll just order it. Yeah, I need the adult one though. I need the adult one. Joshua L says the clown was fired. Thank you so much, Joshua L. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Joshua L. And we're getting the sequel. We actually got over 1,000 views. We got over 1,000 views on the fan film. Hell, it's even a fan film. It's an original film. Yeah, thank you so much, Joshua L, for watching and contributing to us getting to over 1,000 views on it. Hell yeah. We're getting the sequel Clowns next year. Hell yeah, we are getting the sequel Clowns next year. I'm going to have to buy a lot of clown masks. A lot of different clown costumes. I'm gonna need a group of like 4 or 5 tall young men in their 20s or 30s willing to play killer clowns, you know? Hell yeah, it's gonna be awesome, bro. I'm probably gonna make the logo later. Clowns. Hell yeah. Castellano says, the clown has some creativity in his skills for sure, Joshua. Hell yeah. Clown uses anything. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Yeah, he likes knives and stuff, but he doesn't just stick to one particular weapon, you know, like Michael Myers does and Jason does and John Carver and Art the Clown, you know? Well, Art the Clown is very versatile too as well, but he has this particular set of weapons that he prefers too as well, you know? The clown just uses whatever's at his disposal. If someone's pointing a gun at him, he'll take the gun from him, you know? Hell yeah, the clown. I love my clown, bro. I love my clown right here. He's badass. He's badass. He's badass. Apple Ricky says Theodore wears the green sweater, right? Yes, he wears the green sweater, Theodore. And he's like the most, he's like the more sensitive one or whatever, you know? I like Alvin because he's a jerk like me. I'm kind of like a mix of Alvin and Simon, you know? Cosplayzano says, yeah, Apple Ricky says, where can I watch Meet the Wolfman and Meet Frankenstein? Oh yeah, they're good movies. Hell yeah, I'm gonna watch Meet Frankenstein after the live stream ends. I'm gonna eat a fat ass Mexican burrito with salsa, and I'm gonna throw on Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet Frankenstein. I watch it. Cosplayzano says DVD probably. I watch it on. Let me see. Hey, what streaming service do you have, Apple Ricky? Maybe it's on there. Apple Ricky, what streaming service do you have? What streaming services do you have actually? Cosplayzano says I can picture you clown, your clown chasing someone down a on a tricycle would be iconic. That would be sick, right? Maybe, bro. Maybe for clowns. Maybe for clowns. Apple Rickies, I have Netflix, Pluto, and Tubi. Yeah, I have Pluto as well. I have Netflix. I'm about to reconnect my Hulu TV. Let me see. Let me check. Um, Damn, Apple Ricky, those movies are on Prime, on Amazon Prime. Alvin and the Chipmunks, uh, Meet the Wolfman is on Amazon Prime. And let me check Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet Frankenstein, 1999. Damn, where to watch? Oh, Apple Ricky, you got lucky. Damn. Oh no. It was on Netflix. Look. It was on Netflix, but it's not available no more. It's on Amazon Prime though. Apple Ricky, it's on Amazon Prime. It's on Amazon Prime. Apple Ricky says and Hulu. Oh, you could check Hulu. Check Hulu. Check Hulu. Castellano says, is Pluto any good, Apple Ricky? Hell yeah, bro. Pluto TV is awesome. I love Pluto TV. That's what I watch all day. There's horror movies on all freaking day. And if you don't want to watch the horror movies that are on streaming live on the channel, then you could go to on demand on Pluto TV and watch whatever horror movie pretty much. You know, there's all the Friday the 13th movies, there's a gang of Halloween movies, there's a few independent movies, there's all the Terrifier movies pretty much. Hell yeah, I love Pluto, bro. And whenever I don't want to watch a movie and just want to be on my tablet and just want to have something playing in the background, I just throw on Unsolved Mysteries, bro. I just watch Unsolved Mysteries and just, you know, just chillax like it's the 90s, bro. I grew up watching Unsolved Mysteries with my family and stuff. It was awesome, bro. So it takes me back to those times. Cosplayzano says, Apple Ricky says, download Randler. They have both. What's Randler? What's Randler? Cosplayzano says, I'm gonna buy the Shutter app. There's all horror films on it. Yeah, me too. Damn, bro, I need to buy so many apps again. I need to get my sister renewed her Hulu. I need to get it back in the room, and I need to renew the Netflix too as well. Yeah, bro, I watch a lot of stuff. I love making movies. That's why I need to watch a lot of movies because it shows me how to get shots, you know? Uh, but hell yeah, bro, hell yeah. Awesome, guys. It's badass, right? Hell yeah, movies are awesome, guys. I love them. I love them. Hell yeah, I'm probably gonna. Haven't decided though. Yeah, I think I will watch Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet Frankenstein first though. Hell yeah. Hey, did anyone watch Fear Street Prom Queen? Did anyone watch Fear Street Prom Queen? Let me know in the chat, guys. Oh, Coslezano, he already on it, bro. We're on the same frequency, bro. We're on the same frequency. Zzz, zzz. Did you watch Fear Street Prom Queen? I did watch it. I did watch it. I did watch it. I did, bro. I did. I saw it. Did you see it, Cosplay? Did you see it? Did you see it, Cosplayzano? I loved it. I loved it. There's some people hating on it, saying that it was like disappointing. I loved it, bro. I thought it was cool. Cosplayzano says, that fell out. We brothers think alike. Yeah, bro, yeah. Hey, yeah, that's true that we were on the same frequency, right? Like there was literally like electricity like going through our heads. But yeah, bro, I loved it, bro. There were some people reviewing it here on YouTube saying it was disappointing. It didn't live up to what the trailer and the hype was. I loved it. It was cool. It did what it was supposed to do. It was a slasher movie in the 80s, you know? It was a slasher movie in the 80s. I'm a sucker for anything set in the 80s, you know? anything set in the 80s, bro, especially the mid to late 80s, going into the early 90s kind of. I'm a sucker for it. I just loved all the music in it. There was Billy Idol playing. All the freaking 80s songs you hear at the nightclubs, that 80s night, the dance. I loved how the killers were walking around the school just slashing up the teens. Like sometimes you just want to watch an old school slasher style movie and just watch teens get killed. Like Friday the 13th and stuff. I loved it, bro. It was awesome. I loved it. Man, I was watching Fear Street Prom Queen, and I was like, man, I hope one day, or I hope I could direct the next Fear Street. I hope I could direct the next Fear Street, bro. But I don't think that'll happen. I'm a Mexican. But that'll be awesome though. I would love to direct the next Fear Street. I would have to start reading the books and look for which one is like which one I connect with the best. And dude, I would love to make the next Fear Street. That would be sick. Apple Ricky retracted a message. Costly's says, no, I didn't see it, but since I can't watch the Alvin film yet, I'll watch Fear Street Prom Queen after your live, and I'll let you know what I think about it. Hell yeah, bro. I love Fear Street Prom Queen. It was cool, bro. The killers look cool. I'm not going to spoil it. Actually, you know what? Nana? I won't spoil it until you watch it. So when I'm back here on Sunday, we'll talk about it. Apple Ricky says, I'll catch you on Sunday. I'm gonna go watch Elvin. I'm gonna watch Elvin meet the. Apple Ricky says, I'll catch you on Sunday. I'm gonna watch Elvin and the Chipmunks meet the Wolfman. All right, Apple Ricky, take care. Take care, Apple Ricky. Cosplayzano says, I haven't watched all the other Fear Streets. I would have to watch them first to understand what's going on in the new one. Yeah, I've seen all the other ones. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna be doing the review of my Fear Street Sackhead mask or Nightwing mask. I'll probably record it tomorrow and probably won't. It'll either drop tomorrow night in the evening or tomorrow morning. Not sure yet, but I will be doing a review of the Fear Street Nightwing mask by Trick or Treat Studios. Stu Cameraman 1 says Trick or Treat still a crazy film. 2 a.m. in London. Awesome, Stu Cameraman 1. Glad to have you here on the channel. Welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 33. My name is Frank. And yeah, man, Trick or Treat is a badass movie. It's a badass movie. I loved it, bro. Came out back I think 2007 or something like that. I was a kid when it came out, like a teenager. But yeah, it was a cool movie, bro. I loved it. I remember the first time seeing it, I thought it was wild. It is a wild movie still. It's shot so nice, huh? It's shot so nice. Like the cinematography is just beautiful and professional and rich. And the lighting. It's a great movie. Hell yeah. It's a great movie. Yeah, please like and subscribe, Cameraman 1. If you're a fan of horror movies, if you're into slashers and all that stuff, if you're into all this right here, if you're into all that, please like and subscribe, bro. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Smash the thumbs up, yeah? Stu Cameraman, can you please smash the thumbs up right there? Get us up to 24 so more people can join this live stream when it goes up. Please, Stu Cameraman, smash the thumbs up. Stu Cameraman says, the one with Ozzy Osbourne, yeah? That shit was sick, right? That shit was sick, bro. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Let me see. I heard that they were supposedly going to make a new, a new Trick or Treat, but I never heard anything about it again anymore. Let me see. Trick or Treat 2. Let me see. What's up with Trick or Treat 2? We've got, okay, cool, here's something from Fangoria. This was back in October 2024. Okay, I think this is the closest one, November 1st. Remember Trick or Treat, guys? Look, Trick or Treat. So yeah, I heard there was gonna be a new one. Trick or Treat 2 gets a hopeful update, but there's a big catch. All right, so let's see what this is about. Trick or Treat 2, and this came out back in November, so I think this is the closest article that I could find. That's not that old. That's the closest to 2025. Trick or Treat 2 is in development by director Michael Dougherty, like Bill Dougherty from King of the Hill. Um, Okay, Michael Dougherty doesn't want to compromise the original film's unique elements. Dougherty insists the sequel must retain the original's non-linear storyline and blend of horror and comedy. Despite challenges, Dougherty remains optimistic that Trick or Treat 2 will still happen under the right conditions and resources. Let's see what this says. Cosplayzano says, have you seen the Dairy trailer? Welcome to Dairy. Yes, I have seen it. I have seen it, Cosplayzano. It looks cool too. I'm gonna be watching it. I guess that's gonna be like their It Chapter 3, I guess, in a way. But it takes place before that. It's a prequel part 3. And supposedly there's also gonna be a season 2. You know how Welcome to Dairy takes place in the 60s? Well, season 2 is gonna take place like in the 1940s or something like that. So that's going to be crazy. All right, let's read about Trick or Treat 2. Trick or Treat 2 has been in demand since the first film debuted in 07. Director Michael Dougherty recently gave an update on Trick or Treat on the Trick or Treat sequel. Not the Trick or Treat sequel. Nothing why it may be difficult and why he's not willing what he's not willing to do to get it made. Trick or Treat 2, it's an anthology horror film set on Halloween night in a fictional town called Warren Valley. It tells 4 stories connected by one element: Sam, a demon who appears wherever Trick or Treat character breaks Halloween tradition. With his orange footy pajamas and burlap sack over his head, Sam becomes an instantly recognizable horror icon. Trick or Treat received critical acclaim and became a cult classic upon release. Trick or Treat was recently released on 4K courtesy of Arrow Video with a new audio commentary featuring Dougherty, moderated by James L. Janis and Chelsea Rebecca of Dead Meat. Oh, Dead Meat. During the commentary via Collider, Dougherty provided an update on the Trick or Treat sequel he confirmed was being developed in 2022. Dougherty explained the Trick or Treat 2, which he co-wrote with Campus writes Todd Casey and Zach Shields, has already been storyboarded. However, he noted why getting the sequel moving forward may be tricky. Damn! So they already got ideas and everything for the movie drawn out and panned out. Stu, cameraman, says, damn, I was talking about the 1986 version with Gene Simmons with an appearance by Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, I'm not talking about the 2007 movie. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're talking about the heavy metal movie, huh? You're talking about the heavy metal movie Trick or Treat. Yeah. Now I remember. I got caught up with the horror movie Trick or Treat. But yeah, that's cool too, bro. That's a sick one too, though. That's a sick ass movie too. I just read the plot synopsis. I don't think I've actually seen it though. I don't think I've actually seen it. But yeah, I'm still gonna finish this article on Trick or Treat 2 though. On Trick or Treat 2. But yeah. I saw though. I gotta check that movie out though. I gotta check it out, bro. I don't want to say I've seen it when I haven't, but I gotta check it out sometime. It's from what I was reading, it sounds like some kind of slasher whodunit horror movie, huh? Something about his favorite rock star getting killed or something. Yeah, but yeah, let me see what's going on with Trick or Treat 2 though. With Trick or Treat 2. It's tricky because I think we really did capture lightning in a bottle with this one, and it nearly killed me. What a lot of people don't realize is that the bulk of our favorite horror movies, especially the ones that introduce new horror icons, were all independent movies. They're on they aren't the typical metrics that a studio can point to make it an easy yes. Something I was adamant about in the sequel is that it has to retain this non-linear storytelling, and it has to retain the weird mix of horror and comedy. What is it? Stu Cameraman says, yeah, I saw it, bro. My bad. Yeah, it's a slasher movie. It's like a rock and roll slasher movie, huh? I gotta check it out though. I gotta check it out. I'm almost done with this Trick or Treat 2 article though. Well, 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 it was initially released direct to video in 2007. Trick or Treat got limited theatrical release in 2002 due to renewed interest in the spooky season favorite. So there's undoubtedly an audience eager to see Sam return for more Halloween mischief. However, Daughtry seemingly implied that studios aren't sure and may not be willing to invest as much financially as the director feels he needs to produce a worthy sequel. If this means a Trick or Treat sequel never moves forward, many fans would undoubtedly be disappointed. But perhaps no sequel would be better than one where the director felt he compromised on his vision. Still, Daughtry said Trick or Treat isn't down and out yet, so there's a reason to be optimistic. Although a longer wait may be disheartening if fans have waited this long, perhaps they can wait a little longer. After all, there are still plenty of other horror movies to watch on Halloween. Yeah, but yeah, hopefully, bro, hopefully they do make that Trick or Treat sequel. People have been waiting for it for a while, man. But yeah, I also gotta check this one out though. This Trick or Treat. There's a different Trick or Treat with Ozzy Osbourne. I can't believe I never seen this one, bro. That's so crazy, right? Can't believe I never seen this one with Ozzy Osbourne. It's like some kind of slasher movie where some guy's favorite rock star gets killed or something. That's pretty interesting premise. Caslezano says, "How long is your live, bro? I gotta take my dog out for a few, but I'll be back." I'm gonna be done in. We only have we only have 20 minutes left. There's only 20 minutes left, cosplay. There's only 20 minutes. We have live ends at 7. Live ends at 7, so we got 20 minutes left. Stu cameraman says, "I'll have to see the 2007 version." Yeah, you do too. That's crazy, huh? You came in and introduced me to one version, and I introduced you to another one. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, but the live ends at 7, cosplay. That's fine. I'll be back, brother. All right. 20 minutes left. We got 20 minutes left still. 20 minutes left. I'll be back, guys. Give me a second. I'm going to take this cup over here. All right, I'm back, guys. Coffee's on. Look at that. I got the Minion ice cream right here. Got the Minion ice cream. See what other movies are coming out. All right, guys, let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. To anyone that cares, you know there's going to be a Sleepy Hollow remake. There's going to be a Sleepy Hollow remake. That's pretty crazy. We'll read about it right now. Hold on. Let me see if I can find more recent news. Yeah, I found some more recent news. All right, so they want to make a Sleepy Hollow remake. They want to remake the 1999 movie by Tim Burton, or probably the older versions. So it says right here, check it out. It says right here, what is this? DarkHorizons.com. I didn't say this. This is DarkHorizons.com. Chalamet, whatever, Chalamet offered Sleepy Hollow role reimagining. Stu Cameraman 1 says, can't remember the name, but a new film from the directors of Let Me In, another horror. A new film by the directors of Let Me In. Let me see what it's called. Sinners. Hey, Stu, Cameraman 1, Sinners. You're talking about Sinners. That's the new movie by those directors. Sinners. I haven't seen it yet, though. I haven't seen Sinners yet. Yeah, but so here, back to the article. Apparently, Timothy Chalamet, whatever, has been offered uh, Sleepy Hollow reimagining. He's been offered a role in the new Sleepy Hollow movie. Let's see what this article says. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's get it up to 25. Got a burp. All right, so right here, it says on Dark Horizons, a new report has indicated that Timothy Chalamet, who is widely tipped to take the Best Actor Oscar tonight for his work in A Complete Unknown, may be starring in a new project at Disney. Daniel RPK reports that Chalamet has apparently been offered the lead role in Disney's Ichabod, a live-action take on Washington Irving's The Legend of Sleepy Hollow short story. Damn, that's crazy. So they're gonna do a live-action movie of Sleepy Hollow, bro. If you watch the 1999 movie by Tim Burton, it has Easter eggs to the Disney one, as Easter eggs. And you know what? In a way, this is the first time I could actually see Timothy play a character that he does embody. He does look like Ichabod Crane, give him that fake nose prosthetic. Yeah, so filmmaker Alfonso Gomez Rejon, Me Earl and Dying Girl, The Current War is reportedly attached to direct the project, but no further details have yet emerged. Oh damn, filmmaker Alfonso Gomez Rejon. He sounds Spanish or Latino or something. Disney famously adapted the work as part of the 1949's animated anthology feature, The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, which adapted Irving's story as well as Kenneth Graham's legendary children's book, The Wind in the Willows. Bing Crosby narrated the Sleepy Hollow segment. That's awesome. Thus, the new film could technically qualify as another Disney live-action adaptation. Those often reimagining their original works to often offer new perspectives. A la Maleficent, Irving's story was most famously adapted into Tim Burton's 1999 supernatural spooker Sleepy Hollow, starring Johnny Depp, as well as Fox TV detective procedural series of the same name starring Tim Meissen as Ichabod. The Disney take, which was closer to Irving's work than Burton's film, follows Ichabod Crane, a lanky, highly superstitious schoolmaster who arrives in the eponymous small village in 1790 and is constantly pranked by local bully Brom Bones. Ichabod soon meets and falls in love with Katrina Van Tassel, the daughter of the richest farmer in town. At a local story, Brom tells the ghost story of the Headless Horseman, who travels through the woods every year on Halloween searching for a living head to replace the one he lost. Riding home from the party that night, Ichabod is terrified, and soon comes the appearance of a real horseman mounted on a fiery black horse and carrying a jack-o'-lantern and a sword. Chalamet is booked to film Doom Messiah in the back half of this year, and is expected to work on a Wonka sequel in the first half of next year. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know there was gonna be a Wonka sequel. I didn't know there was gonna be a Wonka sequel. Um, Castellano said, no, no, Stu cameraman, sorry, nah, not let me in. It was talk to me. Oh, it was talk to me, talk to me. All right, I'll check it out. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, this is the first character I could actually see Timothy Chalamet doing. Oh, it's called Bring Her Back. Hey, Stu, cameraman one. It's called Bring Her Back. It's called Bring Her Back, bro. The movie's called Bring Her Back. I gotta check it out. I haven't seen it. It's relatively new. Relatively new. And yeah, that's interesting that Timothy Chalamet's actually involved in this. Crazy how far it fell off a cliff after season one. A live action Sleepy Hollow movie will never work. What a bad idea. Yeah, so yeah, I'm interested to see what does Disney do with this live action remake, you know? But yeah, it's called Bring Her Back. Danny and Michael Philippou on a Raka Raka. What the hell? So it's called Bring Her Back. That's the newest movie from the Talk to Me directors. That's interesting, interesting stuff. Trying to find Scream 8 news. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Let's get it up to 25. Let's get it up to 25, guys. Let's get it up to 25 so more people could join this live stream right here, please. Let's get it up to 25. I found something right here. This is 7 hours ago. 7 hours ago, Monster Fix Hub. Look on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook. I'm just using it through Google. Yeah, it's from Monster Flix Hub on Facebook. It says right here, Scream 8 already in development? Question mark. According to new reports, Scream 8 may already be in early development even before the release of Scream 7. Spyglass Media Group and Paramount are reportedly looking to continue the Ghostface saga, with rumors hinting at the possible return of Nev Campbell and Sidney Prescott. Again, even more exciting. Franchise creator Kevin Williams and is rumored to be in talks to direct. While nothing is officially confirmed yet, the buzz around Scream 8 is already building fast, and Ghostface might not be done slashing anytime soon. Disclaimer, Monsterflix is not on... Okay, so yeah, Scream 8, damn. So it might be in development. It might be in development. Also, in case no one knew, Ed Gale died 1963 to 2025. The guy who played Chucky in the original Child's Play movie. Yeah, he died. But yeah, he was also kind of doing some questionable things as well, you know. Castellano says, I'm back. Awesome cosplay. Glad to have you back. Stu Cameraman says, that's it, bro. Trailer looks good. Yeah, it's Bring Her Back. It's Bring Her Back. I think I've seen the trailer too as well. I just haven't seen the movie yet. I haven't caught it yet. But yeah, man, yeah. That's crazy. The Scream 8 is already secretly in development, huh? Scream 7 supposedly will end on a cliffhanger. Scream 7 will end. Let me see what it says. This is by Covered Geekly on Facebook. Covered Geekly. May 10th. Scream 7 will most likely end on a cliffhanger, as Scream 8 is reportedly set to begin filming sometime this year by the looks of it. According to Production Weekly, as previously reported, both movies are set to be filming back to back, which highly suggests the upcoming story will be told in two parts. That's kind of like Scream 5 and 6, you know? Um, what is it called? What is it? Oh no, not Scream 5 and 6. Yeah, because when Scream 5 came out, Six went immediately into production, so they weren't filming back to back. No, no, never mind. This is kind of like filming back to back. Yeah, that's crazy. Scream 8 seems to be happening and is set to begin filming soon. That's crazy. I wonder what's gonna be the next like killer though. What's gonna be the next motive for Scream 8? What's gonna be the next motive? You know, because the motives always in a Scream movie, the motives when the killer reveals their motive, it always has to be relevant to the current time we're living in. So what I find crazy as well with Scream 7 and 8 is that supposedly there's gonna be a time jump in the movie. There's gonna be a time jump, you know. So how I don't know how they're gonna be able to get people to relate to something that will exist in the future, you know, now that it's not out now. You know, it's kind of like Scream 4 situation. That's why a lot of people didn't get Scream 4 when it came out because, yeah, social media was out at the time, Facebook, MySpace, and stuff, but it wasn't to the degree it is now, you know. So not a lot of people understood the concept of becoming famous online yet like that. So yeah, just just food for thought right there. Just food for thought. Now let's see. New Chucky movie. All confirmed for 2025. New Chucky movie, huh? Cosplay Zano says, my dog is funny. She had a treat, but was watching me eat pickles and came to see what it was. I let her sniff it and she made a face like she was disgusted. Teach her for being greedy. That's pretty funny, bro. That is pretty funny. That is pretty funny, cosplay. Giving your dog pickles. That's pretty funny, bro. I thought your dog threw up at first. Right here it says there is a new Chucky movie in the works, and here's everything that is known about it. Chucky fans were devastated when it was revealed that Sci-Fi USA had canceled the television series after 3 seasons due to its high budget. Thankfully, the possessed killer don't ever stays down for too long. So yeah, that's pretty much it on that. You guys know there's also gonna be a movie on the back rooms. A24 is doing a movie on the back rooms. That's crazy. That's cray cray. A24 is doing a movie on the back rooms. The Skidibby toilet movie as well. Cosplay Zano says she's super greedy. Beggar dogs are too. One dog isn't. The other dog is. One of my dogs isn't so greedy. The male dog is more greedy than my female dog. Hey, who's gonna watch the Skidibby Toilet movie by Michael Bay? And then supposedly Spider-Man is gonna come out in Avengers Doomsday. I wonder how they're gonna do that. Oh, guys, they're also gonna make a live-action Street Fighter movie. They're gonna make a live-action Street Fighter movie. They're trying to compete with the Mortal Kombat movie that came out like 4 or 5 years ago. That's crazy. That's cray cray. That's cray cray. That's cray cray. That's cray cray. Castellano says I recently watched Knowing, and the ending of the movie is actually terrifying. Awesome. I think I've heard of that movie before. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Let's get it up to 25. Let's get it up to 25, guys, so more people can see this live stream when it goes up. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys, please. But yeah, man, hell yeah. Like I said, though, Batu says the box you opened it and it came. The box you opened. And I can't. Wait, what? Cosplayzano says, knowing is about the end of the world. Okay, okay. I think I have seen that, maybe. And right here, Batu, the box, you opened it, and I came. What is that supposed to mean? Jose Gomez says, how can I become a better man? Hello, Frank, I have issues. Just be a, I don't know, man, you're asking the wrong guy. I'm a horrible dude. Oybek, Ax Medov, what's up? How you doing? Batu says, Hellraisers, bro. Oh. Yeah, I seen Hellraiser, the movie. The movie Hellraiser. Hey, Batu, do you mean the movie Hellraiser? They're not called Hellraisers, they're called Cenobites. Stu Cameraman says there's a room teaser out right. There's a backroom teaser out right now. I've been following backroom shorts for a few years. Interested to see if it works. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be weird. They better do something right with it. That's gonna be boring. Batu says, yeah, they're called Cenobites. Batu, all the freaking people, the people, the Pinhead and all his friends and shit. They're all Cenobites. Luke Skywalker says, Darth Vader. Hi, what's up, Luke? How you doing? How you look? How you doing, Luke? How you doing? Unfortunately, you guys came too late to the live today. Unfortunately, you guys arrived too late today, but it's good to see you guys again. But it's good to see you. It's good to see you, Luke. Glad to see you're doing okay. Glad to see you came to the live at least. And Batu, yeah, Pinhead, Batu. If you're new here to the channel, Batu, please like and subscribe to the channel, please. Please. Jose Gomez says, Hellraiser Bloodline, 1996. That's an awesome movie, bro. That's an awesome movie. All the Hellraiser movies are pretty sick. They're all free on Pluto TV as well. They're all free on Pluto TV as well, bro. They're all free on Pluto TV. Hell yeah, Jose Gomez. You too. Glad to see you're doing okay, Jose Gomez. Glad to see you're doing okay. Glad to see you came to another live. And Batu, please like and subscribe to the channel if you're a horror fan. Batu, please smash the thumbs up, yeah? Jose Gomez, please smash the thumbs up. Everyone. Luke Skywalker, smash the thumbs up. Luke Skywalker says, do you watch Chucky? Yes, I do watch Chucky, bro. Hell yeah, I love Chucky. Cosplayzano says, enjoy the remainder of your day, Frank. See you on Sunday. I'm looking forward to going to Stu House sometime this year with you and your friends. We're going to be lit. Going to watch your stream now. All right, take care, man. Take care. Batu says, but Michael Myers is best. Michael Myers is awesome. I love Jason and all the killers as well, too, though. I love them all. I love them all. I love them all. All right, thank you so much, Hollywood Horror Film Club, Ghostface and Michael Myers Collectors, for joining me here on the channel again for another live stream here on Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 33. Like I always say, please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out a lot in the algorithm. Smash the bell notification to be notified when I go live or upload new videos here on the channel. Hit the comments below. Share these videos and live streams with everyone you know so we can keep making more horror content here on the channel. If you want to see more horror content, also follow me on Instagram, link down in the description of this live. If you want to leave a donation to the channel for our fan films, Cash App link also in the description of this live. If not, keep smashing the thumbs up. And for whoever's new here, my name is Frank, guys. And like I said, keep smashing the thumbs up, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on Horror Sundays this Sunday, all right? Take care, everyone. See y'all.